Hello everybody, my name is aerosalikenvt. I'm a futuristic alien mechanic who specializes in horror and narrative-based games, React content, and today, as part of my journey to rediscover YouTube after not really watching a lot of it for about 15 years, we are going to be watching Coney's This Is Why the FGC Hates Smash. Coney, I'm apologizing to you directly for the fact that this is the screen grab that YouTube decided to pause you on at the beginning of the video. I had no say in this. This is the first frame of the video. I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me in time. Before we get into the video, a big shout as always to the members of my YouTube channel. If you would like to become a member, there are two different kinds of tiers. The first tier, you get member only posts, early access to videos, emojis that are super cute, and also sneak peeks of my 2.0 coming out August 7th. The other tier, you get member only videos, member only live streams that will be starting after my debut on August 7th, and my eternal love and gratitude. We are growing so much faster than I thought that we would be, and I'm really fucking grateful for you guys. Genuinely, thank you so much. This has really been such a wonderful journey, and I'm so happy to share it with you. If you don't want to become a member or you can't, that's okay. You don't have to. Honestly, I'm just happy having you all comment, give me your recommendations and your thoughts, the things that you thought were funny, the things that surprised you, the things that you love. I also am loving getting to share them with you. So thank you so much for going on this impromptu journey back through the internet for me. It's been absolutely wonderful. If you would like, you can check out my Twitch. I stream video games there. I will also begin posting Let's Plays here as well, both VTuber and Facecam streams. I don't want to preamble too long today. I have a crisp Coca-Cola right here, ready for the video. And take a little. So without much more ado than that, I think it's time to get into the video. So I had this video suggested to me on the Maximilian Dude video that got posted on Sunday. I've never heard of Coney, and I actually am kind of really invested in getting to know the fighting game community a little bit more. So we're gonna maybe watch a few more of these before we check out some of the other creators I have on my incredibly extensive list, but please keep giving me suggestions. Let's go ahead and get into the video.
Fellas, I gotta be honest. I've seen a lot of discourse on the internet over a long period of time. Smasher's this, Smasher's that. Smash isn't real FGC. Smash isn't a fighting game. Why do we care about the FGC? Smash is huge. Listen, I know how to settle all of this. I know where it all comes from and how to stop it. This is the video that you should be watching because I know all of the reasons for why the FGC hates Smash.
Okay.
That's what I'm here to tell you.
He knows.
So Evo 2019 is when this all happened. Keep in mind, this all happened in one day. Okay? I want that to be in the back of your mind as you watch all of this. As this is gonna be a lot, so.
Okay, I love this. There's a very clear plan for the video. He has the answers, fellas, and I'm very excited to find out. Also, while I was staring at that first frame of the video, he has very beautiful eyes. You have very beautiful eyes, Coney. I just thought, I don't know if people, I don't know, you know, I was thinking about it when I was watching back through some of my videos, just to like take editing notes and stuff and think about my pacing. I was looking back and I was thinking like, inevitably at some point with these creators, I will pause and say something about that I like their voice or there's something about like their appearance that I like. And I was like, you know, not that I think any of them are ever going to see these videos or whatever, but men don't get complimented enough. Not to like, you know, be too sympathetic, but I feel like men don't get complimented enough. Coney, you have very beautiful eyes, and I hope somebody tells you that.
So let's set the stage in case you guys don't know.
Okay, I don't.
FGC is the fighting game community.
I knew that.
And their Super Bowl, the biggest fighting game tournament of the year, is a little event we like to call Evo. Evo
Holy shit.
in Mandalay Bay
That's
in
massive.
Las Vegas, Nevada, is the biggest tournament of the year. And the first reason that the FGC hates Smash players don't know shit. I'll never forget. Early 2019, okay? I got the call from a mysterious figure known as Chris Seg.
Okay.
He calls me up on my phone. Here I am. And he says, Cody, I really need you to come to Evo 2019. I said, of course you do. You need Smash there. How else are you going to bankroll the hotel? You need that Nintendo money. Of course.
So
you
true.
Need the Smash audience. And I need you to be there. I want you to commentate Smash Top 8. But I also want you to announce Dragon Ball FighterZ Top 8 and Unist Top 8 while you're there. You
So he sounds like Gilbert Gottfried, R.I.P. Is this a real... The other guy's a real person as well, I'm assuming, because he's a real person. He's real. So I'm assuming the other guy is also real. Does he sound like Gilbert Gottfried?
I don't know anything about those games. Yeah, I want you to do it, because you've done this stuff before. Also, I'm gonna need you to be on the jump off. Essentially what the jump off is it's a beginning stream for Evo where they have all the different streams mixed into one. And they have four people standing at a desk and talking about whatever game is up. And the idea is if you're watching Evo for one game or two games, you can see the whole breadth. You can see all the games in front of you and maybe get interested in some more.
That's really cool.
In Mandalay Bay, which is this beautiful, wonderful place. This pool is
really,
amazing.
really cool.
It's incredible. I show up the next day at the jump off, right? And here I am on the jump off,
look at him.
looking young and chipper and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go, okay? And with me are three pillars of the fighting game community, okay? I did not know that I would be up with such esteemed guests. I'm not short. I'm not even the shortest person up here, so relax, okay? There's Ryan Hunter.
Don't know who he is.
Hell Pockets.
Don't know who he is.
And in a hosting role, Giuna.
I don't know who these
also
are.
Known as the Anime Illuminati, right? So this guy knows his shit. He's on top of the world with the anime fighters.
Wait, the Anime Illuminati? There's an anime... Wait, hold on. Did he say Anime Illuminati? Hold on, I just have to really quickly.
Hell Pockets.
Okay.
And in a hosting role, Giuna, also known as the Anime Illuminati, right?
He did say the Anime Illuminati. Okay, what is the Anime Illuminati? Is that like, first of all, in my mind, I'm immediately thinking of like a secret society that somehow controls the entire world of anime, which is honestly kind of hilarious to me. I'm assuming it's like a group or something. I don't know who any of these people are, which makes sense because I don't know who Coney is, and I'm very new to the fighting game community, so please don't kill me for my ignorance. Cool that he's with all of these people. He's clearly a pillar in his own right. If he was invited to do this, that's very cool. I'm gonna be thinking about the Anime Illuminati in the back of my head for a minute.
So this guy knows his shit. He's on top of the world with the anime fighters. These three are legends in the scene, right? I am a smasher who clearly did not get the dress code memo.
No.
I was a new sign to Panda, and I was like, this is what we do, right? I'm supposed to wear the, I'm trying to represent for the team. But this is strike one. I've already made a terrible mistake. But whatever, it's okay.
Well, okay. To be fair, it's not like these guys are wearing like business, they're wearing pretty okay shirts. Two of them are plaid. One of them hasn't ironed his shirt, and the other one's a very nice floral shirt. He seems out of place because he's wearing a jersey, but like, it's fine. They're not wearing makeup. Their hair isn't that crazy done. It's okay. Like, you look fine, Coney, but sure, strike one.
Yes, now. We're gonna talk about the games. So anyway, we start getting into the analysis. And a game comes up.
Wait, is he why the FGC hates Smash? Is that the plot twist to this whole thing? Is that it, because he didn't know what the fuck was going on because he only knows Smash? Oh no, Coney, I hate this foreshadowing for you.
And it's not Smash Brothers, but it's Street Fighter V. There's no Ken or Ryu. So I'm already kind of fucked. I'm a little screwed here. Because, like, even if I don't know the intricacies of those characters, I get how Zangief functions, I get how Dawson functions. He's sort of the archetype. And they're going around the desk, right? Everybody's talking.
No.
Giuna is talking about 56K versus Gino DeCampo, how much this means, Ryan Hunter interjects with his history of matchup knowledge, talking about how Karen is a very dominant character in this meta right now. She's very strong, very technical. A lot of players have seen great success with her. Hell Pockets jumps in, talking about how Ibuki is a bit of a more difficult pick, but at low level, she can really stomp people and really keep them out. And then the flow of conversation naturally goes to me.
Oh, no.
And Ibuki has needles. And she's gonna throw them. She wants to keep Karen out. Giuna is like... Yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
It had nothing to do with Sheik. I just saw the projectiles and I played some Third Strike and I was like, oh, okay. She has needles and projectiles. Jayuna, as gracious of a host as ever, tries his best to pivot the conversation back to the actual game. Jayuna is doing the best he can.
Incredible.
Next up is another game. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Not only is this not 2D, it's an arena game you can ring out. I've played Soul Calibur once ever in college. I won a tournament with me and my friends, and I played a guy named Raphael, I think, and he just says, time to perish. And I mashed that button, and I beat all my friends for $50.
Incredible.
So again, we start off this conversation with Jayuna, who admittedly, at the time, I think he didn't know much about, Soul Calibur, not as much as his other games, but he deferred to some of the other people on the table. So he starts talking a little bit, setting up for Hell Pockets interjects, talking about how these two match up and what that means, and talking about how the whip weapon is going to be super good and she's going to try to keep her at range and blah, blah, blah. Ryan Hunter interjects with a little bit of his own experience in Soul Calibur, and again, I think you could tell the sort of rhythm to this.
See, okay, and this is no fault of his, but if this were me in this situation, I would I don't even care if everybody at the table knows what I'm doing. I would immediately just be picking somebody else's point and being like, oh, well, you took the words right out of my mouth. Like, this was exactly the point that I was thinking, and make it, and do like what you would do in high school when you're writing an essay on a book that you didn't have any knowledge about because you like read the Sparks notes and that's it. I would just repurpose what somebody said and be like, oh, well, really, like he had the exact same point I was going to make, so I'm just going to reiterate like blah, 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 blah. That's such an easy way to get through public speaking if you don't know what you're talking about, and I'm very scared for what his actual response is.
I feel the tension of having to add something too. So I open my mouth and I'm like, that lady's naked.
That's crazy. He does not say that.
Yeah, that's a naked lady, Coney.
He does not say
she does
that.
Have clothes, but
Coney, you have to leave the stage.
Naked. So after this spot-on analysis,
that's crazy.
I'm in shambles. I want to fly home. I don't even want to stay in Vegas anymore. I don't deserve. I'm about to do top 8 of the game closing Evo, and I don't know shit about these two. It can't get any worse, right?
No, it can't.
How much worse could this get? Much worse.
Oh,
Not
no.
only is it an anime fighter, it's a tag game? Uh-oh. Ooh. I know there's like points and battery characters and their happy birthdays. That timer is all the way at 123. That seems high. This big-ass guy is hitting full screen. And immediately, Jayuna's ready to, oh, this is my shit. Anime fighting game. This is what I love. He lives in Japan, you know. He's talking at length.
Is that why he's the
about this
Illuminati?
game, okay? How much he knows about it, and Waldstein and Yukiko, how they're such a great pairing. And you could see they already knocked down Mitsuru, right? And it says down because they knocked her out. And Yuzuriha is still up, and how she's going to have a hard time against these two. And Ryan Hunter is so excited. He talks about Waldstein just so annoying for a lot of players because he's so huge and hitbox is massive. And then Hell Pocket steps in. Bro, I can't believe they're pulling out the Yukiko Waldstein combo this early. This is such a treat to watch. And I think to myself, oh, fuck, it's my turn. And I'm like...
Don't do it.
That's a big character. Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
And the big character wants to get in, but the small character wants to keep him out. You think so, Coney?
That's
you think that big character who's attacking from full screen has difficulty getting in? Yeah.
That's so bad.
I gave up at this point, okay? Samurai Showdown came up. A few other games came up. I just did my best. Jayuna carried me all the way through.
No,
I did the best that I could, okay? But again, it's very clear, Smashers don't know shit about other fighting games. As a rule, we just don't. I'm the ambassador on here, you know? Think of this like United Nations, and I have the Smash thing on my desk, and I just fuck things up for our entire nation.
No.
And it's not helped by this next fact, and I swear to God this is true. Remember how I said that I came a little overdressed after the first commercial break, I get flagged over by some people on the production team. They're like, Coney, you gotta change. They're like, yeah, you're wearing a sponsor jersey. Evo sponsors, like, we can't have Panda sponsors on the screen. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I thought it'd be fine because players have it, but I totally get it. I have to change. But the problem is, I don't have another shirt. The walk back and forth from my hotel room back to here would literally take half an hour.
That's
Mandalay
crazy.
Bay is huge. What do? They
Oh,
give me
no.
this hoodie. This is for the production team.
No.
I'm humiliated. Look at them laughing at me.
Oh,
I've already
no.
been subjected to harassment on the live stream. Now Jayuna, Hell Pockets, and Ryan Hunter are having a grand old time just giggling in my face. All these Omega laughs. I thought at this point that I would lose my Evo top 8 spot, but you know what? I was okay. I was fine, but it became very clear Smashers don't know shit about other fighting games, okay?
Right.
And also, listen, if you're watching this on YouTube, I do this live on Twitch, so you should definitely check it out live on twitch.tv/Coney. The VODs channel is already dead, so you're not getting content that way. So,
oh, no.
you gotta show up live now. Otherwise, you're gonna miss me screwing up and they cut it out of the video. You'll miss all the funnies, so.
Oh my god, that reminds me. I need to fix my fucking VOD channel. Guys, I have a VOD channel, but if you go there, there's gonna be no VODs because I fucked up my VOD channel. And I have to fix my VOD. So go check out the VOD channel. There's nothing there. If you want my VODs, I guess you can go to Twitch, but they're not edited. So maybe actually don't do that. Just stay here. Stay here where it's nice and safe, okay? You know what you're gonna get here. Don't go there. It's scary.
Check it out on the stream. Next, I get off of Jump Off, change clothes, and get ready for the next thing. The next story is about how Smash players are weird. This is the...
So, okay, I'm sorry, I know I just paused. Is this video how he's basically the epitome of why the FGC hates Smash because he is in turn doing all of these things? Because he didn't know shit about the FGC, which is hilarious. I mean, like, he clearly does now maybe and cares about it, but like, is this like him almost like roasting himself and like also, like, is he legitimately the epitome of like why the FGC hates Smash players? If that's true, if that's how this video plays out, what an incredible premise for a video. And what confidence you must have in yourself to be able to like do that, to be like, guys, I fucked up so incredibly. I mean, like, it's good content for sure, but just as a person, like having to be like, guys, I fucked up, I'm weird, I didn't know how to, like, oh my god, that's so funny.
Second reason why the FGC doesn't like Smash. Now, this one's a little bit shorter, but I swear to God, it is absolutely true. I finished Jump Off, and my next duty is to announce Dragon Ball Fighters. What I have to
I know
do
that game.
is essentially introduce it to the crowd. You know, this is Dragon Ball Fighters Top 8 at EVO 2019.
That's all you gotta say.
Very excited to do it. Now, you may not know this about me, dear viewer, but when I think, I pace. I walk back and forth. And I'm thinking in my head all the things that I want to say.
Oh no.
Live from Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's time for the Dragon Ball Fighters EVO 2019 Top 8. You got to get the place, the location, the game, the event, right? And as I'm doing that, a member of production notices me and comes over. Hey man, are you okay? Yeah, what's up? What's wrong? I don't know, you just seem kind of nervous. Are you nervous or something? Nah, man, I'm fine. I'm just, I'm thinking. And when I think, I sort of pace around. I'm thinking about all the things I want to say, you know. Are you sure you're not nervous at all? Because you seem really nervous to me. Somebody else could do this if you want somebody else to do it. Nah, man, listen, I've done this a million times before. It's just when I'm thinking about stuff, I just want to pace around and think.
Yeah.
And talk a
No,
little bit.
I get that.
Listen, man, you're giving off a lot of nervous energy. I don't know if you want to do this. If you don't want to do this, listen, somebody else will take it over. It's totally fine. Then another woman who's with him steps up and is like, yeah, you seem really nervous. You're giving off a lot of nervous energy.
No.
And at this point, I'm like, guys, I'm fine. I'll be okay. I'm not going to fumble this. I just do this when I think. Okay?
Yeah, he's just thinking.
I got it. It's fine. The production guy and the woman go back. it's now my turn.
No,
Right? The
don't
camera's
fuck it.
on me. I'm ready to go. I have the mic. I'm standing up here. I'm ready to announce, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's time for your EVO 2019 Dragon Ball FighterZ Top 8. Nailed it.
Incredible.
Perfect.
So proud of you.
Literally spot on. Got nothing wrong. Okay? Right after doing it, immediately after, somebody walks up to me. I don't know who this is. This is just a random guy. Coney, great job, but it's actually FighterZ. Fuck! I got everything else right!
No.
Come on! What do you mean it's FighterZ? I should have asked. Son of a bitch. Okay. Thank you for telling me,
After.
Stray Gamer. The rest of the event goes off, okay?
Okay.
And, we...
So, okay, here's the thing. That actually kind of pisses me off on his behalf because he clearly, like, okay, I'm not gonna say clearly. That sounds crazy because I don't know anything about this guy. He potentially has ADHD. I think that's fair to say. I think a lot of gamers probably have some form of ADHD and or autism. And as a bitch who has both, I also do weird things when I'm thinking. I either bounce my leg or I'm like fucking with my hair or my ear. I also do this, I've talked about this on stream before. I do this thing when I'm thinking sometimes, and I need you to not look too deeply into what I'm about to say because it's really not that deep. But when I'm really thinking about something, I will like rest my hand on my throat in like what would look like a very bad choking position, because that's not how you choke somebody. You don't choke somebody from the front, you do it on the sides. And I've had people do this to me. I will also sometimes pace around, but like I move a lot. My legs are always moving, my hands are moving. Like I'm literally moving as I'm like filming this video and I'm talking, right? And I have had people who are not neurodivergent, who are neurotypical. I've had people come up to me and like do this to me where they're like, "Are you okay?" And they're like projecting what they in their quote unquote normie brain think is being communicated verbally or body language wise to them, and I'm totally fine. It's like that thing of like when you're not mad and then somebody's like, "Are you mad? You seem mad," and then immediately you're like, "I'm not mad at all, but now I'm kind of getting pissed because you've brought it up like this." It's that thing of I'm telling you that I'm okay, but because you think I'm the one acting weird in this scenario, you've already created a narrative in your head of, "Oh no, I actually know what you're feeling and thinking and you're not being honest." That pisses me off. He didn't deserve that. That's shitty.
We do the whole top 8. The whole top 8 finishes. It's all the usual suspects: Sonic, Fox, Goichi, blah blah blah.
Hello,
and I
Sonic.
get ready to do the announcement of all top 8, and I start to do it. Go through all the names, easy peasy, not hard at all. Knock it out, and I say, "Everybody, give it up one more time
No.
for your EVO 2019 Dragon Ball FighterZ Top 8. What happens after that?
Nothing.
Another fucking guy comes up to me. "Hey, great job, but it's actually fighters." You've got to be fucking kidding me.
So
No
it's
way.
both. He's getting trolled.
Are you... I looked it up. That guy was right. Unless he edited it. I don't know if he edited the wiki or what, but if he did, the first guy didn't fix it yet.
That's
So the second
funny.
guy was right. I'm gonna blame this on Bandai Namco. I don't know why they did that. That was foolish. Also, there's something that I didn't tell you guys. Do you guys remember this production guy?
I do.
When I was talking to him, I was thinking to myself, I really feel like I've recognized this guy's voice. I've heard him somewhere, but I can't remember where. And I was so in the moment and thinking about what I was gonna say. I'm like,
Right.
this production guy, I think I know who he is, but I couldn't tell off the top of my head. This isn't just the production guy. This is Majin Obama. I got trolled by Majin Obama. I
don't know
tricked
who that
by
is.
Majin fucking Obama asking me if I was nervous.
That's so
Over and over.
funny.
And now I'm like, oh, son of a bitch.
Okay,
He
so
set me
they were
up.
just fucking with him.
That fucking guy set me up. I can't believe he did that to me.
That's so
and if
funny.
I knew at the time, I would have laughed about it, but I was like, why is this production guy giving me such a hard time? What the fuck? Majin Obama. That's my president. All this
That's
goes
so
to show
funny.
Smash players that are about to announce your top 8 pacing around like they're about to give a dissertation or some shit. It's a little weird. Smashers are
Okay,
weird.
I don't think you're
That's the second
weird.
reason. And the
Not for that
third
reason,
and
at least.
final reason that the FGC hates Smash is that Smashers are fucking stupid. I want you to keep in mind that all of this happened in one day. Those two things already happened. This is the same day. I'm getting looks from everybody in the backstage. They're like, that fucking guy, that guy doesn't know what he's doing. So the last deed I have to do this day, okay? I have to announce Eunice Top 8. Now, if you don't know what Eunice is, it's this. Under night, in birth, EXE, late, CLR, last...
Sorry, there's just a lot visually for me to take in here. Okay.
Last night at the dawn, a young man shows up. Hellfire burns down the surroundings. The ice coffin quickly I'm not reading all that. This is a very long game name. I go backstage.
That's the name of the game? That's not like the tagline or the game summary that they put on the... That's the fucking title of the game? Nah. This is the title of the game. Under Night in Birth. Maybe EXE late, but this is the title. No, I'm with you on this one, Coney.
I'm not reading all that. This is a very long game name. I go backstage to figure things out, and I see a familiar face back here. Why, who's working production on a laptop, but everybody's favorite stream gremlin? Hanzo Gonzo! It's Hanzo Gonzo here! Hanzo's awesome. He's very, he gets stuff done very quickly. He's very reliable. Hanzo's great, okay? So, I go up to Hanzo, and I'm like, hey, so can I just call it Eunice? He's like, yeah. I'm like, whew, thank God. Got that out of the way. I don't have to, oh, man. Imagine if I had to say the whole thing. So he tells me that I could just say Eunice. Just say Eunice, troll face. Listen, it's not a setup. I can trust Hanzo. So I go backstage, and I'm like, can I just call it Eunice? He's like, yeah. They give me the microphone. I say, hello, Evo 2019. It's time to start the Eunice Evo 2019 Top 8. Whatever. I nailed it. I've already done it twice already. I do it right the third time.
He kills it.
And I go backstage, and I'm like, wait. These are pretty much all Japanese players. This is what the bracket looks like if you look it up right now.
Okay.
If you go on google.com and searched Evo 2019 Eunice Top 8, this is what you'll see. Clear Lamp, Oshuhito, Hishigata, all in English, right? That's not what I saw. I opened up the bracket on Smash GG, and I saw this. Uh-oh. Okay, I think that's Oshuhito. I think that's Rikir. I know how to say Clear Lamp, but do I say the O? Clear Lamp O?
Oh, no.
Neji, fine. What is that? How do I say that? Oh, no. I don't want to be wrong again. Okay?
Yeah, that's...
So I go up to Hanzo. I'm like, brother, I'm in a lot of trouble. Hanzo, could you please help me? And Hanzo is like, yeah, sure. Here's what we'll do. There's a woman here that can help us. And essentially what she can do is translate the Japanese names into phonetic English. So we're gonna write them down. So when you see some of these names, like kure, it's just kure, right? Phonetically spell it out so I don't screw up the announcements. And the woman does a great job. She writes it down, and we start going through topic.
Oh, okay.
I get her to tell me how to say it phonetically. I write it down. Perfect. Excellent. And I keep this bracket, which I'm starting to, fill up over time. I keep it on me at all times, okay? Because Lord knows I can't lose this thing. So anywhere I go, the bracket goes.
Okay.
But eventually, nature calls. We're in top 3. I need a break. I set the bracket down on this box.
Coney,
and
no!
Now, it's time for a quick pee break.
Everybody piss right now.
I had a lot of water.
I'm
very good at aiming. I've got excellent aim. All the way from over here. I pee. I wash my hands. Oh, shit. And I come back. And I go back to my bracket, only to find... Uh-oh!
Oh no,
It's
somebody
gone.
took his paper. That's why you should have taken it with you to
Where did
piss.
my bracket go? Oh no. That was the only thing standing between me and total humiliation. I'm like, oh god,
no.
what will I do? I could go to Hanzo and ask for help again, but Hanzo's very busy, and I don't want to bug him. So I'm like,
Yeah, that's fair.
oh fuck. And I start pacing again. I'm doing this. And I'm doing that
Oh,
thing
no.
where you try to look like you're not bothered. I'm like, oh yeah, I know where the paper is. I'm just walking around backstage. I'm just walking over here. I'm walking back behind all this stuff.
Oh,
I'm going all
no.
over the backstage area, just pretending to be okay. Right?
Now
I
he's
am a
actually
bit
nervous
this
pacing.
time. I'll give it up. I have no idea where this paper is. Maybe it's back in the bathroom. I go back. Nope. Not in the stall. Not on the thing. I start searching. The main Evo hall. Oh god. Where could my paper be?
Why didn't you
I
just
can't
ask
ask
production?
anybody, because nobody
Why?
knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh,
I
okay.
start looking around Mandalay Bay itself. I'm in the lobby of the hotel
Why?
looking for this piece of paper. I'm like Winnie the Pooh at this point looking for honey. Maybe it's at the casino? Maybe somebody
What?
made a nice paper airplane and flew it around.
There's no
Maybe
shot
it got
this was
picked
his
up in a
thought
gust of
process.
wind in this ballroom with no windows and no doors. I'm out on the Vegas Strip looking for this. I could be in a Pixar movie. I can't find this shit anywhere. I'm down here.
This is not
walking
real.
along the Vegas Strip. Eventually, I am beset by sadness, right?
This can't be real. What in the world would possess you to think that it's anywhere outside of like the backstage area? Why wouldn't you check the garbage? My first thought when he was like, oh, the paper's gone, is like somebody saw this and they just thought it was trash and they threw it away. I don't care how weird I would have looked. I would have been digging through trash cans like the fucking trash man looking for my desperately needed piece of paper. Why are you outside?
I'm beside myself. I come backstage, and I am just absolutely humiliated. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I walk back here, and hat in hand, I know that I'm gonna have to talk to Gonzo again. I know we're gonna have to talk, and I'm gonna have to be like, listen, man, can I get another list? I don't know how to say any of these names. I'm totally screwed. And I don't want to bug Hanzo, because he's busy, so I go back up to the woman, and I'm like, hey, do you know where the piece of paper went? I know I had it and I was carrying it everywhere. I don't know where it went. Can you please help me with another one? She's like, oh, it's over there.
Lose my mind.
What? Yeah, I moved it when the bracket started filling up. I just put it on the table.
Oh my god.
All right. I had looked everywhere for this fucking piece of paper. It was sitting right there the whole time.
I would leave.
You know what? I get it. I'm glad that she took it, and I'm glad that she filled it out. You know? Thank God it was there, and thank God it was filled out. I get the bracket. I go out in front of the Eunice top 8, and I announce every single competitor with perfect precision. Excellent diction.
I'm starting to see his point.
But I have no doubt that everybody in that venue knew exactly why I was so screwed. I think everybody, I think literally everybody in the crowd was like, that motherfucker lost his paper. This Smasher, this dumb piece of shit is just walking around with no idea where he put the most vital instrument to his success. And you know what? That's really the end of things. That's really it. I got through the rest of the day. I got to close out EVO 2019, got to wrap it up, finish Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It was great. But it did remind me exactly how much we do not belong at EVO. I mean, you could always talk about how much we bankroll them and how they have to keep Smash to keep the lights on, but that's a different video entirely. I think it's pretty clear based on my experience that Smashers probably don't belong at EVO. And I'm gonna take a lot of responsibility on this. I think I screwed things up for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think
That's fair.
It's not a coincidence that Smash has never been invited back to EVO. Did you guys notice that?
That's crazy. No, that's
Smash
not
has
true.
never been back at EVO. So
That's not true.
I feel personally responsible, like I did it. So to me, to the FGC, to the Smash community, to everybody involved, I would just like to say, once and for all, my bad.
My bad, guys.
That's on me. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Okay, that was very charming. This was very funny, and unfortunately, my prediction was absolutely correct. He absolutely is the reason, and if that's true, very unfortunate for the Smash community. But it also does sound like he's absolutely right, and maybe the only reason you guys were there was because, you know, big monies. However, this was a delight. I already know which video I'm gonna watch next. I'm really enjoying the fighting game community videos. These are very fun. This is opening me up to an entirely different world and community that I really didn't have a lot of experience with outside of just passively hearing my friends talk about things. This was delightful. Thank you for whoever recommended this to me. I'm sorry I can't remember your username. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Please, again, if you'd like to become a subscriber, please do so. It really helps me out. Stop by the streams. They're very fun. I'm a hilarious person, and if you don't believe me, you better come by and prove me wrong. But until the next video, please take care of yourselves and the people around you and leave the world a little better than the way you found it. And I will see you all next time, okay? Mwah, mwah, mwah.